All right, slicers, I've got a great drill to make sure that we don't lose any more balls to the right, creating all that side spin. All right, so a lot of times when we're hitting a slice, we have two things going on, right? And one kind of follows the other. The first is I have difficulty controlling my club face, right? A lot of players who slice the ball struggle with an open club face. And what they do as a result of the open club face is they shift their club path too far across or too far over the top in an effort to try to prevent that club face from being as open, right? And obviously, the results aren't super great when we do that, but that's the way that a lot of slicers try to control the club face, right? If my club face is open, whether it's because of my grip or because of my takeaway, I might be rolling it, right? Whatever the situation is, if this club face is open at the top or open coming down, right? And I had my club path in a position that was a little more inside out, I would hit the ball way, way right. Something like that, where it kind of pushes and then keeps going right. And that's just because of my open club face, right? So, what a lot of players do, the club face is still open, but now they try to square it up or close it by getting that club path to work more across, right? Okay, and I get a lot of the same shot, right? That face ends up maybe creating even more side spin because of the direction that the club is traveling. All right. So the first thing we have to figure out when we're correcting our slice is we have to correct or stabilize the club face, right? We got to figure out how to get it not so open. All right. So, we'll take a look at our grip, we'll take a look at our takeaway, but this drill I'm going to show you here is a little bit more of a athletic way of thinking about controlling the club face. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the club at address, we're going to close it quite a sizable amount, right? Once it's there, take my grip, all right? Like I said, if our grip is causing an open club face, we're going to go ahead and correct it. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take my normal grip on this really closed club, and then I'm going to set up. Now, what my goal of this drill is, I want to be able to hit the ball and not have it go to the left, all right? Now, how am I going to do that, right? Obviously, if I'm a slicer and I'm swinging over the top with that super close club face, that ball's going to go really far left. It's probably going to pull and it's going to hook a little bit, right? So what this is training me to do is now it's going to train me to get that club more inside out, right? It would almost be the opposite of what we see a slicer do, right? Slicer is going to have the club face open, swing across to try to square it. We're going to have the club face closed in this drill and try to get the path inside out to open it, essentially, is what we're trying to feel, right? Now, when we do it, we still have to make sure that we're not manipulating other elements of our swing, right? So, what I mean is, number one, I can't aim to the right to make the ball go there because now I'm affecting my aim and my club path is not changed at all. It might be neutral, but it's definitely not inside out, right? So, I still have to pick up my first target and I have to align myself there. Second thing I can't do, I can't sacrifice my pivot and just kind of hang out on my backside, right? I still have to make sure I'm rotating and moving, right? Making my basic golf motions, turning, tilting, shifting my pressure the way that I want to in my golf swing, right? Finally, and this is really, really important, is I want to make sure that when I'm swinging, I'm not opening the club face or closing the club face, right? I want to feel like it's really, really stable, all right? I want it to stay in this open position and rely on my body, my golf motions, and my club path to be able to change or affect the angle of that club face, all right? So here's what the drill looks like. Like I said, I'm going to close the club face, take my grip, aiming at that target out there so my body's a little parallel left. And now what I'm rehearsing, all right, basic golf motions, I'm still turning, I'm still getting my pressure forward, but I'm going to feel that club path shift really far inside out and try to not let this ball go to the left. Right. I think this is a really good drill for those of us who maybe have played other sports in the past, right? Kind of have an athletic background, understand motion a little bit. I think that working on it like this makes it a little bit more skill based. We're not thinking about as many static positions, right? We're just focusing on a goal and letting our body and our motion with the club achieve that goal. Oh, got that one a little bit left, right? So I would hit a few shots like that, really work on it. If somebody's really slicing it, right, I would tell them to maintain that strong club face position, that closed club face position, anytime that they're hitting shots, right? Maybe even on the golf course, right? I think it gives us a good visual and a good reminder of what I'm trying to do. And then over time, when I become more comfortable with my club path, I'm a little bit more aware of what the club face is doing, or maybe not doing in this case because it's more stable. I can gently start to nudge that club face back to the middle or a little bit more square. And I can still feel the same movement that I'm feeling with my body and with that club path. All right. That's a really good, really easy athletic way to start to stabilize our club face as well as control our club path a little bit. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Good luck, guys.